Alright, I've been thinking about this, okay? Okay, here's our 17 by 9, okay? Now look down here, here's our X, okay? Created around the 233. And here's your 144,000 trapped souls, okay? And look, you have two rows in between the X and the Y, okay? Now X and Y probably make something like a Z. Alright, and then here's your stairway. Here's your 8, okay? Here's your Superman logo, okay? You know, going down and up. So there's the diamond, and there's your knot. It's not on 76, so there's your 8, okay? So remember here, numbers go 1, 0, because 0 is a 1, I just have 1 0, this is supposed to be 0. 1, 0, then you make the 8. Okay, which transcends the top and bottom portions all the way to the 9, okay? And then you can make your 9, your 1 by 9, which folds the page into 2, okay? That side and that side. So there's 10892, okay? Now what else was I doing? I was looking at something. I was gonna decode this song from Arcade Fire, and when I looked up creature and comfort, reduced them. Look, 116 useful lines in Genesis 1, and the n+1. Look at that. You add them together, it's 233. Okay, 233. It's just very interesting, is all. And you know, I looked at. There's a. Here they are. I don't know if I want it. I don't know what I want. So if we look at these two, if we say I don't, no, I want, all that's different here is if, it, what. If it what? So I looked at if it as a, you know, a galaxy of 2. Want is a 1. Now check it out. Want is broken down into these letters, okay? And they sum to 14. Now these guys break down to this. Now if you go chronologically, and the 0 is a 1. And that comes to 27, and that comes to 14. But since this is just one galaxy, a universe, whatever, and these are 2 galaxies in the universe, we're going to have to add a +1 to this. So that's interesting that we have a 14 and a 28. Okay? And what do they keep saying in this song? Okay? Hold on a second. Why? Okay, hold on. Control F. Of course I spelled it wrong. Painless. Okay? That's like an interesting word that they have everywhere. Okay? A lot of painless. Okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now check it out. Saying, God, make me famous. If you can't just make it painless, just make it painless. Okay, same thing. Creature comfort makes it painless. Again, it's not painless. Here, we change it. She was a friend of mine. A friend of mine. And we're not nameless. Okay, so what is painless? What is that a name for? So you go to Anagram Solver, okay? And you put in painless, and look, spaniels. Yeah. So, we'll go back to here, okay? Now, it's kind of interesting, okay? Again, 116 useful lines. There's 126 lines in Genesis 1. Okay? No. On the, oh, wait a second, on the first page. Let me just get that right. Oh, okay, there are, yeah, 126 lines. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, 116 lines out of 126 lines that are useful. Okay, so find it very interesting. Now, if we look at painless, okay, and then we write it backwards, okay, you have to understand that this is the universe, and the middle will be unique, right? Like if we're gonna go lowercase, lowercase, and then these two would be uppercase because they're the middle, okay? And it's interesting that this is the 12th letter and that's the 14th letter, which is 26, which is the Z. Now let's just take painless backwards and spell, you know, spaniels. Well, you get your S, and then let's go backwards, and there's your P, and there's your A, and then, okay, look, we did a 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Now let's go hit the N, because it's in the middle and it's different. And let's go one away, I, and let's go back to their side, E, L, S. Now what does that look like to you? Looks like lightning, guy. If you connect the line from here to here, and then here to here, and then here to here, and here to here, and here to here, and here to here, and here to here, it looks like lightning. You know? But really, if you think about it, and spaniels, there's your Z. There's your 26. Now, here's another very interesting thing. Your 7-pointed star. Okay, what is that called? It's called a heptagram. So a heptagram, essentially, I like this one the best, is a normal 5-pointed star. Now remember, a 5-pointed star is what we would call, you know, 55, because it has 5 dots and 5 lines, because you'll go, you know, from here. You go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a normal 5-point star. This is a 7-point star. What does this look like? To me, if there was a new center of heaven, it looks like an upside down Y with an X. Ugh, with an X. What is an X and Y, guy? Right? And those are images. Okay, your XX and your XY. Interesting, though. Masculine. Anyway, I think that's interesting. 233. I think that's interesting. We're playing with the bottom half again. So, anyway, I'm done for the weekend. I'm freaking tired. Oh yeah, this is neat. So, if we look at, I was going to do a live stream, but I didn't. So, like, you know, November is all about Remembrance Month, you know. It's like Guy Fawkes Day. You know, Guy Day. I love Guy Day. Guy Fawkes Day. And, you know, like, if we're going to remember November 11th, it's just basically a 9/11. Okay? I want you to remember 9/11 for some reason. Okay? And then 55 is half of 110. So I find this is interesting. I went back to the Dark Knight over here, and at 55 seconds is pretty much where I wanted it to be. You know? Where are we?
I'm only burning my half. All you care about is money. This town deserves a better class of criminals. I'm gonna give it to them. Tell your men they work for me now.
Now let's go to 116, right?
This is my city.
Tell your men they work for me now. This is my city. Okay. And I was gonna do some Friday night music night, so I found it interesting that if you reverse creature comfort and you use your first name has the middle one capitalized and then the last two capitalized here, it actually turns into feck. And feck is just forward error correction, which is your 653, which is like your 14. Again, 14. It's just very interesting. So, cheers. Play with some numbers.
Jesus Christ, we will, man.
That is a circle, a line, and a line. Hey, look, it's 1,110 read backwards. Or that's a 0, a 1, a 1, and a 1. Or that's a 0, a 1, and a 1 with a circle around it. A secret quanta key, anyone?